Hello guys, it's Remos here and welcome to the Season 8 Ultimate AKALI Guide, my annual series since 2012 that helped a lot of people get pentakills. As you know, I main her for 100 years and she's my favorite champion. I've played a ton of games with her, been in the top few hundred AKALI players in the world many times. I'm the best AKALI player in my house and I've made it to Platinum 3 seasons in a row, Platinum 1 highest. Last season didn't play so much and only made it to Gold 1, but she's a lot better in this one. Got a pentakill in the first match of the preseason and had over 60% win rate with her after many games. She's doing pretty well in placements and I'm aiming for Diamond now. She's an assassin, works mid and top, but I like her mid the most so I can roam better. First, abilities. Her passive Twin Disciplines empowers her next two basic attacks. The first one heals her and the second one deals increased magic damage if used within 4 seconds of the first one. Both scale with AP and AD. It works on towers as well and it's a nice combo to use together with the exploding her Q and Hextech Revolver. Mark of the Assassin is her Q. When used, she throws a Kama at the targeted unit, marking it for 6 seconds. When hitting the target with a basic attack, the mark detonates for bonus damage and restores 40 energy. A good combo you can do on lane is to double explode it. Throw it once, wait for the cooldown to be almost done, explode it and explode another one. It's always a good trade if you do it right. A new effect will cause this to also draw minion aggro when used on champion. Her W, Twilight Shroud, blinks her to a nearby location and creates a smoke cover for 8 seconds. The shroud gives sight of the area, slows enemies and gives AKALI bonus movement speed as well as true invisibility, meaning nothing but turrets can see her while inside. You can also use the W to jump over walls or combine it with an R to catch enemies or to escape. Her E, Crescent Slash, is an AoE physical damage ability with a short cooldown, and if a unit is killed from its use, the cooldown is reduced by 60%, so it's good for quickly farming waves in late game. And her ultimate, Shadow Dance, dashes to the selected unit dealing magic damage. She lands behind her target based on how close they were, and closer for targets marked with Q. That's why it's best to combo it with throwing a Q on the target first if in range. You instantly have 3 charges when you learn the spell at level 6 and they recharge over time or when getting kills and assists. It's also good for kill stealing. You want to max your abilities in the following order: R, Q, E, W, and you should usually take Flash and Ignite on mid, or you can take Teleport on top. For the new runes, I have tried multiple versions, but my favorite and the one I'll recommend to you is this one. Electrocute works amazing with her burst. You can pop it nicely together with a Q, her passive, the Hextech Revolver or Gunblade for quite a nice burst. I like Sudden Impact since it procs from the ultimate. Eyeball Collection is good and you'll stack the bonus quite fast from kills or worlds. And Ravenous Hunter gives you a bit more healing from abilities, and healing on AKALI is great to have. And I like to combine the domination runes with precision. Note that at level 1 you will have bonus AD if you don't start with an AP item. And here I like to take Triumph for even more healing and some extra gold, since you'll farm kills not minions, and Coup de Grace that deals more damage to enemies that are low. Well, all enemies are low, but more damage to enemies low on health. Items. I still enjoy my old build, starting with boots for extra mobility, but you can start with armor if you play versus AD, or the Dark Seal as well. Rush Hextech Revolver and upgrade it into Gunblade as soon as possible, and remember to use it in fights. It gives you AD and AP, healing from all damage dealt, and the active that deals damage and slow. Upgrade your boost sorcerers usually, and I like to get Relay after for some slow and bonus health. Afterwards I usually go for Zonias. It's helpful to save yourself or wait for cooldowns, or Lich Bane. It works well with a passive and it's great at pushing towers and inhibitors. And finish the build with Rabadons for the great AP. Void Staff is also good sometimes if they have a lot of magic resist, but everyone is a bit squishier this season and the assassin build works great. Counters. You are now hidden in the W, but champions that can still damage you while in it are still very annoying. Lee Sin is probably the biggest problem, and others like Malzahar and Rumble that can keep harassing and slowing you all the time are hard to deal with, and tankier champions. Still, it's easy to deal with squishy ones, especially mages or AD carries. Champions like Karthus, Ezreal or even Yasuo can do much to you. That's why I prefer to play her mid, since you have a higher chance of fighting a squishy target and it's easier to kill them, and to roam bot and try and assassinate squishy AD carries and supports. Now, some gameplay, and I want to start by showing you that pentakill from my first ranked game this preseason. First, let's talk about combos. So like I said, early in the game you should try and land 2 Qs one after another, and now you can get closer to the target with the W, so throw a Q, wait for it to come back, go next to the target with W, explode it with an auto attack, land another Q and explode it again if you can. This way you use both your passives and 2 Qs and the revolver as well if you have it, plus electrocute. Later on, if you are in range for a Q, throw it and charge the enemy with your ultimate, and keep repeating that. If you are in trouble, go away with a W, wait for Q to come back and repeat. If you almost kill the target but are dying, keep attacking. You will heal, especially after you have the gunblade done, and you can even save yourself by getting a kill thanks to the Triumph rune. In late game, you can go all in on squishy targets, throw a Q at the same time you are using gunblade and an ultimate, and they might even die from just that after you explode the Q and the electrocute procs as well. If not, throw another Q and repeat, and use the ease in between if you can. Remember that you can escape over walls with the W, or you can place a ward if close to a living jungle camp and jump to them with your ultimate. And if you are near a minion wave in late game, spam them with E and your passive for some nice healing from your gunblade. On lane you should be careful until level 6 against most champions, but you can try and harass the enemy with the double Q combo I've told you before, and if they are squishy enough you may even kill them, or you can wait for ganks and help your jungler. If you play against a squishy champion, you can take it down before level 6 with plenty of right landed Qs and dodging their abilities with your W, and stay longer in the lane by healing yourself from the passive. But if it's someone that dominates you, stay back and wait for a gank or level 6 when you get your power spike. That applies for top lane as well usually. As for farming on lane, if you are in trouble, you can last hit with Q from a distance if the enemy won't let you get close to the farm, but you can also heal yourself with the first hit from the passive. Or stay hidden and farm from your W, and if there are many minions nearby, use your E since it will have a small cooldown if you can kill something with it. As well, you will heal nice if you have the gunblade ready. But winning a lane seems a lot better this season, everyone is a bit squishier and the new runes help you kill faster. Like I always say, roaming is very important for AKALI and for many champions. You need to help your team, it's not enough to only win your lane if you don't help the others as well. Go top and bot and help them, and help yourself as well by increasing the win chances and by killing a few enemy champions. It's very easy to gank with AKALI because of her W and ultimate, so if you see an opportunity, go for it. It's easy to catch enemies by dashing with your W and ultimate from minion to champion. Help your team and yourself whenever you see a good opening for a roam. Even if you are losing your lane, you can go and get fed on others, or at least get some assists, or burn a few flashes. And for late game and team fights, try not to go in first, wait for a tank or someone else to engage, and always focus the squishy ones first. Go and insta-kill the AD carry and then the mid laner. You can jump from frontliner to the AD carry, or use your flash and W to go behind them, take him out if you are in trouble, and use Zhonya's and get away with another ult. Try to remain alive by dealing damage to heal yourself, or if you're in trouble just land the W and wait for an opening or for an escape, since no one can see you in that now. But they can still hit you with AoE. You can do many nice combos in late game, and remember to always use your Hextech Gunblade. It has a nice active. If you find a lonely enemy champion, especially if it's the AD carry or mid laner, jump on it while throwing a Q and using the Gunblade at the same time, and you should be able to take it down fast with the help of the bonus damage from the passives and the electrocute proc. If you want to escape, you can jump from a minion to another and even further with your W, or jump over walls, and don't forget to use your items as well. Keep attacking if there is no way out, since the healing could save you. And that's it for this one as well. Let me know if it was helpful, leave a like and subscribe if you are new here, and let me know who you want to see in the next guide. And if you have any suggestions for improving the format, let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.